All right. Shalom, shalom, shalom. I'm the priest Wa from the GMS South Carolina Midlands camp, coming back with another lesson through the spirit and through the power of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Rakah Kwadash. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. Call Haloyam La Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to my apostles and to my elders of great millstone that rule well, which taught me this truth, who are the true leaders of Israel today, and also peace, love, blessings, and salutations to the elect. All right, shalom. And in this lesson, I want to go into Second Esdras, the 9th chapter, right? Because we got to understand the times that we're living in, man, right? And last night we had a midweek camp, and we pretty much touched on this at camp last night. But it's a couple of points that I wanted to make, in my own separate lesson, right? Because we got to understand that these prophecies are happening because the Lord said they was going to happen, right? And these prophecies are letting us know the times that we're in. These prophecies are letting us know that it's the end of Esau's rulership, and we're about to see the second coming of our Lord Yahweh Shai, and it's about to be the beginning of our rulership, man. And when I say our rulership, I'm speaking about the Israelites, right? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, beginning with the elect, right? So I want to start in 2 Esdras chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, right? And that's the one of the key main ingredients of being successful in this truth. You got to be diligent. And I'm speaking to myself first and foremost, man, because we can never say that we've done enough, man. We can never do enough for Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, right? So we got to be as diligent as we possibly can be, reading, studying, praying to the Lord, doing our videos, our daily videos, going out to camp, prophesying, teaching, right? Doing what we can, to be in good favors with our Lord Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, right? That's why we call ourselves the hopeful elect, right? We're doing the things that the elect would be doing, okay? So it says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. So you got to diligently pay attention to the prophecies, pay attention to the signs, pay attention to what's going on in the current events, what's going on in the news, right? Right now, we're pretty much seeing Esau coming down with that great wrath. And ultimately, it's the Lord that's coming down with that great wrath, right? But he's using Esau, his sword on the left-hand side, to do these things. One of the most recent events that just took place is what happened in Maui, Hawaii, right? I think it's Lahaina. I forgot the actual name of the town, but the town got decimated, right? And they tried to say that it was due to wildfires, but man, wildfires don't take down a whole city like that, man. That was orchestrated, right? Because Esau, he can actually use his satellites to shoot down laser beams, man. And he calls them the DEW weapons, man. DEW, direct energy weapons. And that's just one instance of what Esau can do. Ultimately, what the Lord has allowed Esau to be able to do as far as giving him the blessing of the sword, man. Right? This devil was blessed with the sword. He was blessed with superior weaponry, right? And guess what? What we saw in Hawaii, that's just the tip of the iceberg, man. And that's just one instance. Esau's, poisoning the air, poisoning the food, the water. Okay, he's destroying the earth, draining the earth of its natural resources, right? And also he's getting ready to come against you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? We're entering into the time of what? Jacob's trouble, man. Okay, so what we're seeing Esau do, like I said, in his latest reign of terror, what he did in Hawaii, imagine what he's about to do to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the 2/3, man. Right, he's about to come down with absolute destruction upon you 2/3 Israelites, man. Now, when it comes to the elect is going to be in the midst, right? The elect is still going to be here during the time of Jacob's trouble, but the Lord is going to give them that hedge of protection, right? Pursuant to what? Psalms 34:7, right? Let's grab that real quick. Psalms 34:7. The angel of the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them. Right? So the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, is the beginning of knowledge, man. Right? So the ones that fear Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, they're going to be all right. They're going to be protected. Right? When you go to Isaiah 33:6, having a clear understanding of the true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the true understanding of the scriptures, right? That's what's going to keep us stable when everybody else is bugging the hell out, man. Right? Isaiah 33:6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. Right? So having the wisdom and the knowledge and the understanding of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is what's going to keep the elect stable, right? When all hell is breaking loose, because I can't even put into words to how bad it's going to be. Just know that what I'm saying is going to be 1,000,000 times worse, man. And I'm still not doing it a justice or a service of how bad it's going to be. We're talking about the King of Terrors, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. The Lord is about to bring absolute chaos, brutal chaos and destruction upon the planet Earth, man. Right? And you 2/3 Israelites, y'all going to get it the worst. Of course, Esau and the heathen, they're going to get their ass kicked. They're going right into slavery. But guess what? We're the Lord's chosen people, according to what? Deuteronomy 7 and verse 6. And this is speaking about the Israelites. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord Yahweh thy power. The Lord Yahweh thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Right? The Lord gave us his law, statutes, and commandments. So we're the only ones technically that can break his law, statutes, and commandments, man. And you already seen what the Lord has done to us for breaking his law, statutes, and commandments, right? In the form of chattel slavery, right? The Lord allowing Esau to come over and damn near decimate the entire northern kingdom, right? During the time of Christopher Columbus, or Cristobal Colon, that's his real name, right? So how much more now when the Lord is when the Lord is the angriest that he's ever been, right? When you go to Jeremiah 30:7, what does it say? 30:7, alas, for that day is great. And the word alas means woe, meaning death and destruction. For that day is great. What day? The time of Jacob's trouble. So that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, meaning that this time is specifically going to be catered to the destruction of you 2/3 Israelites, man. Right? It says it is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Yeah, the elect is going to be delivered during the time of Jacob's trouble. The Lord is going to protect the elect during that time. But the 2/3, right? It says this is going to be a time like no other, pursuant to Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time, the time of what? Jacob's trouble, shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. So this is going to be a more troubling time than any time of trouble in the history of existence, man. So, you know, we go into slavery and we talk about how bad slavery was, right? Jacob still fucked up from slavery, right? And I'm speaking about the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom, right? But this time that's coming is going to be worse than that, man. So like I said earlier, I can't even put into words to how bad it's going to be. It's going to be absolutely brutal. All you scoffers, everybody want to talk shit about the truth. They want to scoff thinking that they're getting away with it. Hey, man, your time is, your days are numbered, man. Especially you niggas that know that you're Israelites, but you're changing the doctrine. You know, the heads of these other camps, the leaders of these other camps that have sold out and took the bag, so to speak, man. Y'all gonna get it the worst, man. Okay. And when it comes to the hopefully elect, we don't want any parts of that. So we're trying our best to be pleasing in the sight of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, right? It says, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that should be found written in the book. Yeah, speaking about the elect, man. See, the elect is going to make it out, okay? But the 2/3, they're going to be destroyed. They're going to be in the kingdom, right, eventually when they come back through the loins of the elect. But right now on this side, when Yahushua returns, 2/3 are going to get put down, man. Okay, especially if you take that MOTB. That's a wrap for your ass, man. Right? So let's go back. Give me 1 second. Got to get a sip. Right? I just left the gym and I got this little protein shake, man. Make sure you staying on your health, man, to the best of your abilities. You see how the Lord is putting the spirit on our apostles, man. To talk about health, because that's a part of the scriptures, man. You want to be in good health. And hey, man, the apostles, man, they looking good, man. They are in great shape, right? Slimming down, looking healthy. And we need to make sure that we're doing the same, man, to the best of our abilities, man. This truth is all about, working on yourself, man. Okay, spiritually and physically. But going back to 2nd Esdras, chapter 9, verse 1, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, the signs being what? The prophecies, man. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And the Lord is visiting this place, man. Right? These terrible storms, he's visiting this place with the tempest. I saw this one video. It was on Instagram. And there was a big-ass mudslide. I forgot what town or what city. It might have been like somewhere out west. It was over here in the United States, I believe. And it was just, it was like a mudslide, and it was just, plowing through this neighborhood, man, at a rapid pace. And the Lord got a special way to bring judgment through the weather, man. Right? You've been seeing these earthquakes, the earth just opening up, these large ass sinkholes, man. Right? Like I said, earthquakes, volcanoes erupting, terrible typhoons and hurricanes, tsunamis, tornadoes, man, right? And they're getting worse. You see, the Lord also is what? About to bring a famine of food and of hearing the word, man. So the Lord got a lot of great judgment that's coming to this place. So if you're a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American, a Hebrew Israelite, or if you may look like one of the other nations, but you may hear this truth and it resonates with your spirit, meaning that you are a Hebrew Israelite, it don't matter about how you look. The best thing for you to do is get with this truth, man, before it's too late. Right? Seek the Lord now while he may be found. Meaning that it's going to be a time where the Lord ain't going to be able to be found, man. See, the prophets ain't going to be on the highways and byways forever and ever, man. See, the Lord is wrapping this thing up. He's about to seal. He's about to close this thing up, man. Because right now, what? We're just like, as when Noah was building the ark, he prophesied for a period of 120 years, and after that, the ark was sealed, man. So right now, that spiritual ark is being built, right, via the prophets. And right now, while the doors of mercy are open, meaning while you can, go and watch the videos and get edified and get built up, you better go ahead and do it now before it's too late, because the Lord is putting the spirit on Esau to regulate the internet and eventually take this truth off the internet, man. And that's going to be all through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, right? Famine up here in the word pursuant to Amos 8 and 11. And when you go to Amos 8 and 12, matter of fact, let's go to it, man. Let's go to it real quick. Because when you go to Amos 8 and 12, it's going to go into how the people are going to be searching for this truth. Amos chapter 8, verse Salakia, 9 and 11. That's why the Lord put the spirit on me to, no, you know what? I was right. Jumping the gun, man. It's been a long day, man. It's hot, too. It's hot as hell out here, man. Amos chapter 8, verse 11, which I'm about to wrap it up, man. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, even though that's coming too. Right, the Lord is, and really we're already in the famine. We ain't eating real food, man. We eating these GMO foods and so on and so forth, man. Right. So the Lord is going to bring that type of famine too, of a famine of actual food, of not being able to eat, and that's what's going to drive the people insane, man. Right. But it says, not a famine of bread nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Soon you ain't going to see the prophets on the highways and byways. You ain't going to be able to find the prophets on the internet. And what you scoffers going to do in that day, man, when you can't get on the internet and scoff anymore. And you're going to be faced with the reality of these prophecies hitting you right in the fucking face, man. And you're going to wish that you listened to the prophets. What y'all going to do in that day? Y'all going to fold up and y'all going to wait until the Lord brings your final judgment upon you, man. You see? Verse 12, Amos 8 and 12. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, shall not find it. Yeah, soon you ain't going to be able to find this truth on the internet. You ain't going to be able to have access to this truth, man. You see? The Lord is about to do y'all niggas dirty as hell. The Lord is about to show you how cold he can be, man. You see? The Lord about to fuck you niggas up. So y'all go ahead and continue to walk in y'all great pride, talk y'all shit, laugh, scoff. Hey, laugh it up. Do what you got to do, man. Because soon that time is coming to where the Lord is going to bring that ultimate judgment. You see? 2nd Esdras 9 and 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars in the people of the world, and I was just going into a few examples, how we're seeing these earthquakes, how we're seeing, the tempest of these, so-called natural disasters that's taking place, and they're getting worse and worse. We're seeing the uproars of the people, everybody protesting. You got these heathen that's rising up. Look at Ham. They over there in Africa, which a lot of them are Jake, because a lot of it is in Western Africa as well, right? And Jake is mingled amongst all the nations, right? But they're rising up against Esau, man. You got these other countries rising up against Esau, man. You got these riots, these protests that's taking place. All of these are signs of the end, man. You see? It says, in uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Yeah, via the prophets. The prophets been talking about these times, these troubling times are going to come. You see? Verse 5, I'm going to end it right here. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Yeah, the end of Esau's rulership is manifesting, man. Right? And when Esau falls, the heathen going to fall, and you 2/3. Everybody that want to follow after the beast, after this devil, you're going to fall with Esau, man. You see? So that's the time that we in, man. So the best thing to do is turn to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua before it's too late. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. To the next time, I want to say Shalom.